Are we live? I think that's it. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming tonight, for tuning in wherever you are. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you for your time, attention, focus. It's an incredible thing to offer in this present world. I would first like to thank the Jive Hive for hosting all of this. They've been incredible. None of this was here. None of this was like up here, and they pieced everything together in like the last 3 hours. It's insane. Thank you. Oh my God. So, thank you all. You're in for it tonight. Let me start by saying, please don't misinterpret any of the expressions from me you see tonight as an absence of peace. I'm having nothing but a good time up here. That being said, there's a disclaimer with the show. A lot of this is inherently going to challenge some aspect of something you believe presently. None of it is a provocation. None of it is a mockery. It is simply an offer. Not meant to infuriate, but meant to invite. Thank you. Now, I do not want what you bring. I don't want your judgments of me, your shame, your lack, your guilt, your feelings of inadequacy. I don't want your dogmatic religious shaming, your detached science, your financial advice, your finger pointed at the written law of man, your wandering minds, or your fear of death. But there is one thing I do want from you tonight, which is your unobstructed, objective attention. And for that, I will offer you everything that I have learned that completely absolves you of everything that is not authentically you. I have gathered everything you need, and you shall have it. And the funny thing is, it's real. It's all real. It's all real. Just not in the way that it has been offered to us in a long time. Now, what are we doing here tonight? We're going to examine the... Ooh. We lost it. It's going to be the Magic Picture Book of Life. And I know, those Magic Eye books, people are like, shit, because you never saw anything in those. But I promise you, it's way easier and way more fun than those. But you will be astonished at what you find when you are able to look deeper. I'm going to pull you out of the maze, and I'm going to show you the map. Those who are ready will have their view of the world shattered, but the full power to rebuild those shards in the most beautiful way that each of you sees fit. For any of you who are not ready, you will view this as, well, comedy and heresy. But let's get started anyway. Where to begin? The Fool. Yeah, it took me a long time to understand why the Fool is the first card in the tarot, the zero card. We're not going to get into all the complexity of the tarot here right now, but it is the Fool who embarks on the seeker's journey thinking that they will not be fundamentally changed by what they find. So, really, it was a matter of what I wanted to find. And I've always been able to look around and see someone who has a deeper understanding of the way that the world moves and operates, and know that because of that, they are inherently experiencing a different reality than me. They presently see the world in a different light than I do, small as it may be. But that only ever made me want to understand what they know. So after realizing that most people knew more than me about politics and sports and fashion and the economy and science and geography, basically all geography and music and art and everything else and video games, basically anything that the general population finds valuable, I realized there weren't many, if any, who knew shit about purpose. So I decided that's what I wanted to find, purpose, significance, the answer to what are we? I wanted to see all the secret images in the Magic Eye Book of the world. And I did. And in so doing, I found all of you. I was literally like, oh my God, guys, it's us. Now, I'll spare you the wild wanderings that brought me here. I'll just give you the gist of it. So, little Paulie, weird little homeschooled boy with a heart of gold. Little Paulie went and saw a show in the city, and it ruined his life. Because after whoever was playing Jean Valjean in this particular production of Les Mis absolutely shattered the audience, little Paulie thought to himself, that's amazing, and I'm about 1,000% sure that that's all I really ever want to do with my life. After that, I did a great deal of acting in a great many places for very little to no money. Do you ever just wonder, like, oh, if my child self could see me now, what might they think? Don't you wish you could just, like, go back and, like, just explain things a little? Like, oi, kid. Now look, I know it's not going great out here, but just hear me out, okay? So, that show that you saw, and it made you want to follow this dream of being a theater artist and things like that, that was not an easy thing to sign us up for. But I'm out here. I'm making it work, okay? But however much as we may like the world to be kind, it often is not a kind place. So I've taken my licks out here. And regrettably, I've handed out a few. Because by the way, that happy-go-lucky sense of play that you're working with and whimsy, that just turns to chaos out here. And then you start to get annoyed that you even have to explain yourself to this little pissant. So you go, hey, no, what do you know about anything, huh? You and that other guy, yeah, the guy don't you walk away from me. The guy I should be. I feel like you just set these lofty goals of fulfillment and just pass me the buck like, okay, that's me, just let me know how it goes. And then if by some act of God it actually happens, he gets all the credit for it. And then I'm just a shitbag out here running things. It's like, what? You have to work for that. You don't just go, I'm going to be this incredible person. Here I go out in the world. No. You got to bust your ass for that. You got to work in just about more things than you want to, in everything. You got to bust your ass and go through some stuff to earn that, especially when you act as reckless as we do. And I'm out here making it work, and I'm looking back at you, and I'm looking forward at him, and you're both like, oh my God, Paul, you're really fucking this up. And even if I ever do make it to that superstar man I should be, he's just gonna give me an overly firm handshake and just be like, geez, really appreciate it, with a really confusing accent, and then walk away all smug and proud. Oh, proud of his sexy body, not at his age, boatloads of money, fucking laughable, and his trail of good deeds left behind him. I'm actually working on that one, check back, but it is because of me. You will get to him because of me. I was there with you in the beginning. I'll be there with you in the end. And I will carry us all along the way. So that's how it started, I guess. And now one of my many names is Lamente Semiket. And you spell it like the shape of a cloud I saw when it came to me. So people change. People change! And as I watched through the years the people around me change, I realized that I was afraid. And not because of me, but because I was afraid that whatever I might change into might disappoint those that I love. And that was absurd. The very seasons change, and I, in a lifetime, am meant not to. No. So here I am. I have changed quite a lot. But make no mistake, I am still that small child. Only now I'm a very intelligent child. And the scope of my toys has grown immensely. Let me show you what I've been playing with. All right, we will start with energy.